Hayes from China Radio International. Nice meeting you.
Hey, Porter. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, how's the day?
Good. How are you? Yeah, I've had a good time so far. Yeah.
We are staying here for today, so it's a long day, and we
sure.
got a lot of interview to do. So this is actually the third time you're here. Is that right?
Yes, this is my second time in Shanghai and third time in China.
So have you sensed any difference?
Yeah, I actually, coming here again, I feel like the fashion culture has progressed quite a bit. I feel like a really strong sense of development. And I think that the dance music culture has also developed really significantly. I feel more excitement around electronic music than ever before.
Let's talk about your music. The Shelter has become really popular, and all the music, all the animation you make for the music is kind of becomes a culture. And where is that idea comes from?
Well, much of the influence for my music has always come from fictional things such as games, books, etc., movies and things of that nature. And so I've always wanted to create a kind of fictional world around my music. So all of my videos have these kind of fantasy elements, and it was always a dream of mine to work in animation. Specifically, I grew up being a fan of Japanese animation, and so I was able to work with a Japanese studio called A1 Pictures, who made several of my favorite shows. And I think the biggest part of that for me was that I was able to I wrote the whole story from beginning to end, and to write a story in your bedroom and to see it come to life in an animation feature was the most amazing experience ever. And I almost considered it like, if my fans like it, that's great, but it felt like it was almost for me, kind of like to fulfill a personal dream. It was so much fun.
So is the picture comes out first, or the music came out first?
The song came out like a month before the video did.
I mean, when you created the song, if the picture came out first, or the melody comes out first?
I see. It was sort of in parallel. I was writing Shelter. Shelter wasn't finished, the song wasn't finished, and the script for this animation wasn't finished. So by the time I finished them, I realized they fit together kind of nicely, and so I asked Marian, I was like, let's make this animation for Shelter. Marian was my collaborator on the song, and he agreed that it fit well.
Yeah, there's a remix version of Shelter that I really love. Is a remix by Pure 100%. He's actually using the part of the animation into the remix.
Yeah.
And there are about like 8 seconds of silence. Mm-hmm. And when the silence came out, everybody was wondering what happened. And there's a girl suddenly comes out say "thank you" in Japanese. That is a really touching part. So, are you gonna continue doing this in the future? I mean, this combination of music and animation.
I'm very passionate about animation, and I think that visuals have such a strong role in my enjoyment of music. Like, if there's music that I really love but the album cover sucks, I might not like the music at all. So I always think that, like, sometimes I'll hear a song and not care about it, and then watch the music video and love it. And so I always want to take advantage of visual things across all mediums, but animation is definitely a passion of mine. I want to continue with animation, but I also don't want to be just perceived as, Porter Robinson, he's the anime DJ from America. There's more to my music than that as well.
So are you a fan of video game?
Very much so. I think video games are the entire reason that I started writing music, actually. The first time I heard electronic music was in the game Dance Dance Revolution, the Japanese Aero arcade game.
Yes.
And that game was the reason...
Which song specifically?
I mean, the first version that I played was DDR Max, and I was so young. I was 12 years old, and I liked the song V by DJ Taka. I like the song Frozen Ray, but it was Dance Dance Revolution was the reason that I started writing music to begin with.
Okay, tell me your daily life with your best friend Marian. Is that right?
Oh, Marian?
Yes. Yeah. So how do you met each other?
I met Marian when I was 14 years old and he was 12 online. We became friends online very early. And this was before either of us even had a music career, really. We were just starting to write music. And we were on a music production forum, and we were both the youngest people on that forum. And so we kind of became rivals because we both wanted to be the best young producers, so we were really competitive with each other, but also quickly became friends and supported each other as well. And then over time, we both kind of started having a successful music career, which is weird because we didn't collaborate, we didn't work together to that point.
Yeah,
and
one more. Okay.
We hadn't collaborated to that point, we hadn't worked together or anything like that. And so it was really fun and interesting that like we're like, wow, we knew each other so early on, and now we're both these musicians professionally. We should kind of complete the circle and do something together. He's a genius. He's maybe the smartest person I know, and so I think that if I ever have any, like, we always come to each other with new music and ideas and things to discuss.
Okay. Do you choose your own style of dressing?
Yeah.
So why you dress like this today?
I just these are some clothes that I have in. Yeah, always the beanie. I always have a beanie on. Okay. But I think some people think I'm losing my hair, but I'm not. I have hair. I have hair. I just like to wear a beanie.
No matter.
Well, the thing is, I'm growing my hair longer, and when I'm DJing, if my hat like comes off, it's so annoying to like have hair in my face. That's why I started wearing the beanie. But when I'm at home, I don't really wear it.
Okay.
And then I guess it became a signature. But yeah.
Cool.